Okay, start with Twitch.
Start with.
Twitch says.
Oh.
Twitch just told me.
You're going to hear it. Okay, here's Scandal. That's George Gershwin. Yeah, well, there goes the Scandal Walk and George Gershwin playing the piano. I had to do that. And I have I have another recording of the Scandal Walk, thanks to Ben Bagley, and this is included in the middle. No, not in the middle. This is included in his album of George Gershwin Revisited. I'm going to start off now. You'll see some pictures here. A little fuzzy.
Have you heard?
Ben Bagley and his cat.
It's the talk of the town. It's a dance of renown. It has just come around. There's no dance can hold a candle to this new one I found. Soon every band will be inviting you to Scandal. easy while you listen to the scandal talk. So breezy, pick someone out to whirl about. Don't be in doubt about it. You can do it, nothing to it. Pass the latest scandal to and fro. And when you find you told each other all you know, why then you seek someone new to gossip to. When you do the scandal walk. She was an awful bore. Her mother's bow was on the floor. Why listen to the scandal talk? I won't repeat a word about it. Guess we'll have to shout about it. Pick someone out to whirl about.
Are you serious?
Don't be in doubt about it. You can do it, nothing to it. Pass the latest scandal to and fro. And when you find you've told each other all you know, why then you seek someone new to gossip to. You're kidding! When you do the scandal walk, do the scandal walk.
Right. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to play for you, also thanks to Ben Bagley, Come On and Kiss Me. Oh, Come On and Kiss Me. This is being sung by Barbara Cook in the middle of There's More to the Kiss than Tis, which I've played for you this before, with Barbara Cook, Anthony Perkins, Elaine Stritch, and Bobby Short singing. And the pictures will show you a young Barbara Cook and an older Barbara Cook. Here we go.
We've often tried to realize the reason for young lovers' sigh. Some girlish idol they appear. Whenever they kiss, will act so queer. There's evidently something more than the report we noticed. For there's more to the kiss than the. It's merely that we hear. You'll hear their lips play this refrain that's oh so sweet. There's heavenly bliss to the. Oh, there's some joy for girlie and boy.
A bashful maid afraid will always kiss like this. But older she gets bolder and it.
There's more to the kiss than that. Because it's only the sound that we hear.
There's such a lot of things a talk can't do. It's true. Until you're old, they're never told to you. To you. Why, I just found out about kissing. That it is a joy. I never knew what I was missing, but now, oh boy. Won't someone help me out? My lips are starting to pout. Come on and kiss me. I wanna be kissed. There's one ready, you see, so won't you take it from me? Come on and kiss me. I wouldn't resist. I got scolded today. My mama told me not to, but when I feel this way, I've got to. There's no harm in a kiss, and I don't care if there is, 'cause I'm a kiss me doll. I wanna be kissed. When I feel this way, I've got to. There's no harm in a tiss, and I don't care if there is, 'cause I'm a tiss-me doll.
There's more to the kiss than the. It's merely that we hear. You'll hear their lips play this refrain that's oh so sweet. There's heavenly bliss to the. Oh, there's some joy for girlie and boy.
A bashful maid afraid will always kiss like this. But older she gets bolder and it's.
There's more to the kiss than the. Because it's only the song that we.
Yeah. Now you notice that Barbara is, as she's older, she's a little heavier than she was when this first picture was taken. If it's going to show, I don't think it's going to show anymore. Okay. Well, if you notice, she was a little slimmer there. I love the story. I don't know if it's true or not, but Barbara decided that she didn't want to keep her body slim and trim so she could, as she had to play in musical theater on Broadway. And so she decided to just be what she really was, a big girl. And so she gained a lot of weight and became one of the most famous cabaret singers in the 20th century and into the 21st. She lived, I think, to be 90-something or other old anyway. She certainly is one of my favorites. Barbara Cook. No longer with us, but leaving memories. Thousands, not thousands, hundreds and hundreds of songs on dozens and dozens of records, CDs. Okay, got to move along here now. There's another On My Mind the Whole Night Through, or the whole night long, and I have a performance of Gershwin playing that, and I'm going to play it for you now. Thank you, George Gershwin. Well, now, in Act 2, Scene 5, a guy by the name of Lester O'Keefe, I love these songs, did the songs of long ago. I love the old songs. And he sang Home Sweet Home, and he sang Silver Threads Among the Gold. Now, I don't have recordings of Lester O'Keefe doing that, but I do have 2 recordings, one of Home Sweet Home, and then I have Bing Crosby singing Silver Threads Among the Gold. Here we go.
She looks on that moon.
I don't know who was singing that, but isn't it amazing? In the middle of George White's Scandals of 1920 and Pennington's dancing, George Gershwin songs, that somebody would have a I love the old songs, the songs of long ago. But I do love Home Sweet Home, and I do love the old songs, and I do love this next one a lot, and that is Bing Crosby singing Silver Threads Among the Gold.
Darling, I am growing old. Silver threads among the gold shine upon my brow today. Life is fading fast away, but my darling, you will be always young and fair to me. Always fair to me. Yes, my darling, you will be always young and fair to me. Darling, I am growing old. Silver threads among the gold shine upon my brow today. Life is fading fast away. Darling, I am growing old. Silver threads among the gold shine upon my brow today. Life is fading fast away. Life is fading fast away.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I did a little nostalgia in the middle of Ann Pennington's Wild Dancing. Now, you can't see this actually, but I've referred to it several times. The Ziegfeld Follies: A History in Song by Anne Omen van der Merwe. Anyway, she says about the Ziegfeld Follies of 1920. Critics of that Ziegfeld Follies applauded Ziegfeld's uncompromising production standards and a number of individual performances. Now, did Joseph Urban do the sets for that? I'd have to look at there. I think I remember. Joseph no. Costumes design. Yeah, scenes by Joseph Urban. Costumes designed by Lady Duff Gordon. Well, anyway, but they found one signature aspect of the Follies lacking: the women. Ziegfeld had gained such clout over the years that his draw for headliners, including Fannie Brice, W.C. Fields, Ray Dooley, John Steele, Carl Randall, Bernard Granville, Debbie Delisle Alba, Gus Sven, and Lejo Skink had overshadowed the very element upon which he had founded his theatrical reputation. For the first time in Follies history, chorus-driven production numbers were complemented by an unusual abundance of individual and small group features. Fortunately for Ziegfeld, his headliners received largely positive reviews. No Burt Williams in this one. Critics did not rave to the extent that they had in 1919, but they had complimentary things to say about nearly everything in the Ziegfeld Fold. The music, however, received relatively little comment. But I do have some music, probably because much of it closely resembled that heard in previous Follies productions. It performed its usual function, was not especially noteworthy. A few numbers transcended the traditional Follies song categories, but most were uninspired examples of a sentimentality and sentimental ballads, musical tributes to the Ziegfeld girl, and setting inspired songs heard in other Follies productions. In particular, Irving Berlin's numerous contributions were far less creative than those he had offered to Ziegfeld in the recent past, although critics were reluctant to criticize the exceedingly successful songwriter's works. Well, that's what I'm going to leave you there with. Okay. If I have time, I have a few more words about Ziegfeld Follies from Gerald Boardman. But I want to start off. Joseph Smith, his orchestra, has a sort of hodgepodge of Ziegfeld Follies of 1920s instruments. This is a recording of 1920. Play it for you now. Yeah, that was Joseph Smith doing a medley from the Ziegfeld Follies of 1920. Now, featured in the Ziegfeld Follies of 1920 was, among others, Eddie Cantor, Ray Dooley, and Fannie Brice, John Still. But now I want to play for you a wonderful recording I have of Fannie Brice singing I Was a Floradora Baby. I'm so glad to have this today. Let's go, Fannie Brice.
It isn't very often Fannie Brice sings a song on this Maxwell House program. When she does, it's usually something. Tonight she sings one of the songs that made the name Fannie Brice a byword in the minds of the thousands who thronged Broadway to see her in the days when Broadway was really the Great White Way. The song, I Was a Floradora Baby. Take it, Fannie.
20 years ago, a musical show was a riot on Broadway. 20 years ago, I joined that show, and look at me today. 6 little happy little showgirls be, everyone a Broadway pet. 5 of them married in society, and I'm in the chorus yet. A disgrace to the whole sextet. For I was a Floradora baby with a chance to pick the best. I had to marry up with Abby, a drummer with a fancy vest. A girl's a fool with millionaires, said he. I should be his title dog. Now at home, I'm bringing up a sextet. 5 I got, the other one I'll get yet. 5 done fools got married for money, and I got married for love. You know, they say everything happens for the best, and I was the best. You think not? Those millionaires would stand by their platinum limousines hoping for me to jump in. But with a flounce and a bounce and a jounce, I was off like a flash in the Flatbush Avenue streetcar. No millionaires for me. I married for romance. And do you think I'm sorry I gave up those limousines and diamonds? You think I'm sorry I'm washing dishes for every day for 8 people? You think I'm sorry we live in a 2-room flat? You think I'm sorry I didn't marry a millionaire? You bet your life I am. 5 done fools got married for money, and I got married for love.
Oh, that was grand, Fannie. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, Fannie Brice, God bless her. I got married for love. You think I missed that chance? Oh, yes, you bet your life. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Now, another great star, the guy who sang Pretty Girls Like a Melody in the 19 Ziegfeld Follies, John Steele. I have 2 of his recordings from 20, Girl of My Dreams and Tell Me Little Gypsy. Here we go.
When the shadows fall and the crickets call, I can hear the voice of dreamland calling to me from afar, where my little dream girls are. girls I know in dreamland. Happiness awaits me in the land of dreams. For the girls I love are there. I'd love to meet the girls of my dreams. They're all so sweet, the girls of my dreams. When I need sympathy, they cheer and comfort me, and I call my little girl my string of pearls, my precious rosary. When they draw near, the girls of my dreams all disappear to heaven it seems. In the morning they are gone, but their mind till break of dawn, and I love every one of the girls of my dreams. In the morning they are gone, but their mind till break of dawn, and I love every one of the girls of my dreams.
Yeah, well, rotten recording, but there was John Still singing Girl of My Dreams. Now he's going to be doing Tell Me Little Gypsy.
Deep down in my heart there's a burning question. Maybe you can answer it, gypsy maid. I have searched in vain for that little blue bird. Tell me how much longer it will be delayed. Will my dreams come true? Tell me my fortune soon. Tell me, little gypsy, what the future holds for me. Kindly gaze into my hand and see what you can see. Tell me, is there someone in the days that are to be? There's a girl for every boy in the world. There must be someone for me.
Tell Me Little Gypsy. Now, thanks to a guy by the name of Chip Defay, Defaa, Defay, I don't know how to say it, who's made quite a few recordings of early Irving Berlin songs, has a cover of "Tell Me Little Gypsy," and I want to play it for you just to remind everybody that Chip Defay exists and that he has done so many recordings of. This one is called Irving Berlin. Irving Berlin, whatever, I forget. Okay, we'll get it.
Deep down in my heart, there's a burning question. Maybe you can answer it, Gypsy maid. Have I searched in vain for that little bluebird? Tell me how much longer 'twill be delayed. Will my dreams come true? Tell me my fortune due. Tell me, little gypsy, what the future holds for me. Kindly cross my palm with silver hand. I'll try and see. Tell me, is there someone in the days that are to be? There's a girl for every boy in the world. There must be someone for me.
Yeah, thank you, Chip Defay. Now, who these ladies are, I have no idea, but I love that photograph. That gorgeous woman. That's the style of the Ziegfeld Follies. Now, a few more words on the Ziegfeld Follies of 1920. Opened at the New Amsterdam Theater June 22nd, and it played for 123 performances. The first offering of the 2021 season affirmed the forthcoming constitutional amendment would bring no swift alterations. Ziegfeld continued to glorify the American girl. Of course, rows of ravishing young ladies were only a part of his evening. They posed and paraded before more sumptuous Joseph Urban decor, while John Steele sang top-flight Irving Berlin songs such as Tell Me Little Gypsy and The Girl of My Dreams. After you've written A Pretty Girl's Like a Melody, anything would not be quite up to that standard. Although I think the Girl of My Dreams is just as beautiful as The Pretty Girl's Like a Melody. Okay. Ali Ben Hagen framed the girls in a lush Venetian tableau for Victor Herbert's The Love Boat. I don't have that today. I will play that song for you next week. Harry Tierney and others contributed additional songs. For comedy, W.C. Fields with Baby Talking, Ray Dooley to assist, attempted to repair the family Ford. Fannie Brice had 3 rider showstoppers. I'm a Vamp from East Broadway. Berlin with Bert Kalmar and Harry Ruby. I Was a Floradora Baby, which I played for you. And I'm an Indian, Blanche Merrill. I think I have that someplace. Did I play that for you? I don't remember. I have to search that out. If I haven't played it for you, I think I'd like to play that. I'm an Indian. Maybe next week I can get that. We'll see. Moran and Mark clown to blackface while Van and Skink delighted with their high-styled duets. Voting young Jack Donahue advanced his dancing fame. Ziegfeld built the year's finale around his midnight frolic, the Cabaret Calm Review playing upstairs on the New Amsterdam roof. Well, that's all I have about Ziegfeld Follies of 1920. And I have time, certainly I have time left, to play for you one of Victor Herbert's songs for the Follies, When the Right One Comes Along. Who sang it in the show? I'm trying to find that right now. Oh, well. When the Right One Comes Along. Oh, well. And this is a performance by Rebecca Luker on this wonderful recording. Actually, what are the 4 CDs here? Yeah, 4 CDs of Victor Herbert songs, collected songs, going from well, the beginning to the end. It's a wonderful recording, and disc 1 goes from 22 songs circa 1888 to 1890. Side 2 goes songs from 1894 to 1906. Disc 3 from 1907 to 1921. And disc 4 from 1922, and they also say posthumous. Okay, now, Rebecca Luker, When the Right One Comes Along.
There's a lovely little maid we are here to serenade. She is like a breath of springtime, only sweeter. She is like unto a rose from her head down to her toes. She is altogether charming when you meet her. Howdy-do, how are you? Is there something we can do? Won't you tell us, little girlie, don't be shy.
Pardon me, can't you see I'm embarrassed as can be? This is all so very sudden, you know.
We admire, we inquire, your affections we desire. Pray tell us, little girl, is there a chance?
I confess, more or less, that I really do possess a heart that's truly longing for romance. I love romance. I'll take a chance whene'er the right one comes along. But he must be quite fancy-free.
the one till the right one comes along. I do love Rebecca Luker. She's now no longer with us, but she has made so many, many, many wonderful recordings. So many. Well, so be it. I have time for one more. Well, I only have one more. Okay, it's called Bells, and I believe it was it was a Irving Berlin song. Now this is very crazy how it's performed here. It's performed by the company of Where the Good Songs Go. Now that's all I know about it. I have no idea where it came, what period of time. So, but let's see if we can find out. Okay.
Very many years ago, Mr. Edgar Allan Poe wrote a little poem I know called Bells.
When I read those clever rhymes of the many different chimes, I can almost hear them ringing, ding dong, ding ding. Phone bells,
Sleigh bells, and very merry Christmas Day bells. The brazen fire bells that ring with fear.
And happy New Year bells that ring out once a year.
Cowbells, doorbells.
For all I know, there may be more bells, but the poet tells that wedding bells have the sweetest little ding-dong of all.
Phone bells, sleigh bells, and very merry Christmas Day bells. The brazen fire bells that ring with fear, and happy New Year bells that ring out once a year. Cowbells, doorbells. For all I know, there may be more bells, but the poet tells that wedding bells have the sweetest little ding-dong of all.
Yeah, well, that is Happy Holidays from Where the Good Songs Go. Well, that was it. Well, where and when, I have no idea. But bells appeared in scene 12 of the first act, and it starred Bernard Granville, and the scene was the land of bells. The groom was Granville, the bride was Jane Carroll, the bishops C. Charles Winninger, the storytellers Gus Van and Jess Shake, and the bridesmaids were Eaton and the Bells Girls, H. Shea, D. Eaton, and the Bells Girls. Well, that was fun, and so closing up now, I have to tell you that I enjoyed today, but can I still get a few more things in from the Ziegfeld Follies of 1920 next week? And I'm going to be signing off right now and saying good night, everybody. Thank you for being with me today. Okay, bye-bye.